Dun, dun, dun. And we are live. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
And we're late again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I asked Jane. I mean, she's living with me, so I thought,
I'm here.
why do I have to be by myself when I can just have my Janie here?
No, there's no point me sitting in the next room in the chat when I can just sit next to you.
I know, moderating in the next room, that would be hysterical. Hello, my sis. Hey, Electric.
Hi, Glam. Hey, Sean.
Hey,
Dan.
And Cassie.
Electric. Hi. Beautiful people.
How is everyone? Look who it is, Jane and Peter. Hey, Maria. How you going, hon? Good to see you.
Hola.
So, yeah, I was just going to give you guys just a bit of an update on what's going on with our channel. And we're also going to be going through the clip of the shadow arm at Green Hills, because not so much for you guys in the chat, but I just want to break it right down and kind of tell you our thoughts and how we went through it to try and debunk it and all that kind of stuff. So V's here. Hi, V.
Hi, V.
And Shannon.
Mr. Bernie.
Oh, Mr. Bernie.
Good to see you as always.
Now I keep saying Mr. Bernie.
Yeah.
I can say Frank. Who's Will? I don't know. Who is Will?
Who's Will?
Hi, Tamara.
I don't know who's Will.
I don't know a Will. Or are we on an inside joke, Dan, between you and Mr. Bonnet? You're adopting Jane as your forever pet.
Mr. Bunny.
I'm never letting her go.
Who let you in here? Get out.
I tell you what, though. It's been so freaking funny the last few days because, New Reality were doing a marathon yesterday. The day before we were doing our marathon. And then, Patrick went live this morning. And we're both watching and we're basically just sitting across the table from each other. I'm like, oh, Jane's here. I don't need to say hello to Jane because she's right here. So is she housebroken?
I would hope so.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, I need a haircut. I can't see.
I know. Levy is doing an interview right now too. Oh, is he? Who's he doing an interview with?
I think South Coast Paranormal or something. They're from Florida. Yeah, okay. Some Florida peeps.
Interesting. But I'm sure you guys want to hang out with us instead. Yeah, I would hope so.
No, they're called Gold Coast Paranormal. I always get confused. I'm like, wait, what? There's no Gold Coast Paranormal where I'm from. But it's because there's a Gold Coast down in Florida.
Ah, okay.
See, that's, where I live on the Gold Coast, it's it actually, if you look at an aerial shot of the Gold Coast in Queensland, it looks like Miami.
Wow.
And okay. I think they've always wanted it to be like a rip-off. Like the Wish version of Miami, like Wish Miami.
So does Miami have the girls who the meter?
The meter. I don't know if Miami over there has the plastic fantastic meter maids that.
If you don't know what we're talking about, a meter maid over on the Gold Coast, they basically are these gorgeous women who are half made up of plastic, and they walk around in gold bikinis.
Yeah, glittery gold bikinis.
Yeah, doing tickets and stuff.
Well, they don't fill the
yeah, they don't
anymore. No, that was the old ones. Now they're just there to look ridiculous and take money for charity, but none of the money goes to charity. It all goes to their business.
Nice.
Inside information there.
Yeah.
Oops.
We're getting the inside scoop.
Sorry. Well, you know,
yeah,
that's hearsay.
Florida
So.
is weird. We also have lots of YouTubers in Florida that do paranormal. Parking tickets meter maids. Yeah,
Yes.
so they
originally used to fill the parking meters with coins so that people, you know, their parking meters wouldn't run out and they wouldn't end up with parking tickets, like parking fines for parking illegally. But that stopped many decades ago now. I think in the 60s or 70s, it only went for a few decades and a different business took over, and now it's all just a money-making operation, that I believe. So they could donate some money to charity, but I know that it's not, it's nothing like it used to be.
Yeah,
but
that's a shame.
The whole place is just a glittering pile of poo as far as I'm concerned. Yes.
It's Miss Plastic Fantastic over there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting confused, right? So Glam, I've been to Florida, they went nice. Yeah, like we have places like that in Australia too. You go somewhere else and they're just not nice people.
No.
But who are we talking about though? V, you made a comment. Is this about the Will dude? I think he's great, but I love my lovely lady. Oh, we're talking about Levy's interview.
Oh, thank you, V.
Yay.
Yay.
Thank you, V.
You guys are awesome.
That's what I like to hear. Actually, what I will do is put a little banner down the bottom for you guys. So, yeah, because I hate asking. I feel awkward. And yeah, I'd just rather, you know, if you want to, you can. That would be really good. But we have got a huge location that we really, really want to get done before Jane has to fly away.
All right, I'm coming back. But yeah, I do have to go back home for a bit.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, we would like to try and do it before then. And yeah, it's the Fremantle prison. So did you make up a GoFundMe?
I still have my GoFundMe. So either way, it'll make its way. Whether it's your PayPal, my PayPal, GoFundMe.
We've had like quite a few donations this week, and yeah, thank you.
It's been fantastic. Thank you, guys.
You guys are awesome. That Will dude is your kid.
Will. Oh, ghost, a gamer ghost.
The one that you hear carrying on in the background
from last week. My live.
Yep. But no, school's back. It went back on Monday. So woohoo! Had some time without having a house full of children. But both my boys are, you know, in that testosterone-y, argumentative stage at the moment. Glam, I sweated in places I didn't think I could sweat.
Yeah, that's what it's like on my Gold Coast.
What did this bunny say? Some YouTubers in Florida are paranormal. Many other actual video claim to be paranormal.
Explorers.
Yeah, more dramatic and get more followers equals paranormal. And you are completely 100%.
Yeah, these ones that are urbexes that have turned to like, oh, there's stuff going on here, and we're gonna just monopolize on that. And yeah, not cool.
How's it going, Cody?
Hi, Cody.
Dan, do you have a new name, or is Jane just going to be another sister, or is it Shadow Sisters Ethereal? Funny you should mention that, because wasn't it? Yeah. I looked that up, and there's already a channel called Shadow Sisters Ethereal. Or Ethereal. Yeah.
Wasn't it Shadow Sisters or something, or
Shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shadow Sisters Ethereal. It was
something
it was
like that. We looked
name.
it up, and someone had already had that. But yeah, we're still working out what we're doing. I have to go home. I have an appointment, but yeah, at this point we're still. I don't know. We haven't even gotten an investigation yet.
Yeah, and not from lack of trying. We, as you guys know, we had, Jane got here the week we went into lockdown, and we hadn't had a lockdown for 10 months. And then there was a huge bushfire, so my daughter and all that had to evacuate from that area.
Yeah.
So then I had 7 people in my house, and it was very noisy, and it was very overwhelming.
And then we had the gale force winds coming off the cyclone up north, and then it was raining. It's just like
it's gone from summer to kind of spring, autumn, to a bit of winter, and now we're kind of at the spring, autumn type weather at the moment.
It's just been crazy.
And I had no, he's not, Dan. We got him out.
Yep, he's gone.
Peter's flop house. Got room for one more? I don't know. That depends. Yeah, so just going to do a quick update. So as you guys have seen on our social media, Sean is just taking a step away for the time being. I'm not, it's got nothing to do with our friendship or anything like that. It's purely personal issues that Sean needs to put first. And yeah, I would rather her, even though she's had a bit of work, because I've been some things have been just finishing off stuff. But at this stage, we're not sure, on a time. Hey, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
But yeah, we will probably still, if we're going to go away or anything like that, we will probably, Sean will probably come with if, it's a week when her hubby is home from work. Hi, Jay. How you going?
Jay.
But yeah, otherwise it's just me, running the channel, running the show, basically, kind of like Jane. So we're both in the same situation, but it is good because, Sean's able to, take that time. And I've got my friend Jane here.
Yes.
So, she's been a bit of a sounding board for me, which is good.
And vice versa.
Yeah. Because, it does not stop. And because of all the chaos last week, I'm almost finishing editing Clive Cottage. But, yeah. So something happens, and then I get pulled away from it, and, it's kind of doing my head in. But I got quite a bit done in the last couple of days, even though we still had issues. So yeah, yesterday my entire project disappeared, and I freaked out, but it came back. So I'm not sure what was going on with my editing. Is Peter pulling a Jane on us?
What do you mean by that, Mr. Buddy? What did I pull on you?
How about Ethereal's shadow vision paranormal? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a pretty long one.
That's a really long name. I wouldn't even.
So what do you mean, Mr. Bunny? Is Peter pulling a Jane?
Yeah.
Like going solo? So yeah, like Sean is gonna do her best to get back as soon as possible, because it took a lot for her to make that call and decision. I've kind of been hinting at her for you're looking at my kitty whiskers,
Yes.
my babadooey. Yes.
They're curled up.
That's the world. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Sean, no solo. I'm just going through some stuff. I will be back. Yeah. She will be coming back. Of course she'll be coming back. ESVP again. They're really trying here, you know. But no, we'll just be investigating. Sometimes, if Sean's up for it, then she'll come with. And otherwise it'll just be me and Jamie. Hashtag Ghost Kitty. That's going to end up on one of my merch t-shirts. Yeah, so when we were filming season 2, the last few months of last year, our second York trip, we went 4 nights, 5 days, and that just really kind of put Sian in a bad spot with her health and that. So she did have like a couple of weeks off then, and I've kind of taken majority of the load from that point. So yeah, whenever you see me in live chats and things like that, it's always me. It's always me. But yeah, it just took Sian a while to admit it to herself. So I'm just glad that she is going to be, focusing on the things that she needs to focus on without stressing about work. So yeah. So nothing's going to change with the channel. Nothing's going to change with uploads unless I have a nervous breakdown and I'm dragged away in a white van.
I won't let that happen.
The episodes will be coming out every week. But last year only seems like a week of memory to me. I love you too, sis. So because I've got Jane here, we are going to be filming because, obviously, that Jane ran out of locations. She really needs to get something on her channel. So we're hoping, the weather's been pretty good the last couple of nights. So we're hoping to go investigate maybe tomorrow night or something so she can get a video up. They are coming to take you away. Yes, they are, Dan.
Well, if you're going, I'm coming with you.
I like my 10-year-old. He just turned 10, but he's in that puberty stage.
Be like, Kaisha, you're looking after him. I'm going with you.
No, oh my word. And with my other, my older kids, when they were younger, I would just have to look at them and they would just know, okay, not say anything. But not Matthew. He's always got to add his little extra bit in.
Oh.
So, yeah, it was a... And then I said to Jane, sorry about that. And she's like, it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, as I was saying, with because we're filming with Jane, our season 2 that I'm working on now will come because we're going to be releasing a video that we do together. We're going to be alternating on our channels. So in between the week that I'm not posting an investigation that I've done with Jane, I will be putting up one of our season 2 videos. So there might just be like a bit of a delay because it's almost going to be like a season 2 and 3 like mixed together.
Yeah.
So
yeah, whereas mine will be like every second week it'll be
season 2,
and in the in-betweens I'll be just doing lives and, probably do some reaction videos and just filling in the gaps. The best, that's, what the best I can do with, I'm working with what I've got as always, and you make do, and that's just, you just adapt to the situation. So.
Hashtag fake Sean.
Come on, guys.
Oh.
You said that. Oh, Dan, of course it was. Well, it's funny you say that because Sean actually told me that Sean is in Welsh actually means Jane. So it kind of works.
And Sean's middle name is Peta.
Yeah. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
There's some interesting, useless general facts for you.
We were already linked when we were born.
Yes.
Season 2.5. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do it with like labeling, I guess, like in my titles. I'm not sure.
Hey, Tony. Good to see you.
Hi, Anthony. So, I don't know. I might just do, I might just go to, say 10 episodes of the season 2 that Charlotte and I filmed last year and half of what I filmed with Jane, and then go into season 3 to finish that off. So, yeah.
Yeah, we'll work it out. We're just
we shall.
We're slowly getting there with organising, working it out, but we're kind of working it out as we go along.
Yes,
adapting as we go, as I just said. So that's what we have to do. We're doing what we have to do.
Yes, that's right. So, and just dealing with BS this week as well.
Yeah.
Hello, Oracles.
Hi, Oracles.
You guys are awesome. Look at all you beautiful people in the chat.
I know.
So
Very good
awesome.
to see you guys.
In saying that, do you guys have any questions that you want to ask about, Sean, Channel, me, Jane, back talking? Yeah. Oh, don't worry. He nearly got a slap on the face. Believe me. Slap that like button across the face.
You cheeky monkey.
Yes. Go hit the like button. Hang on. Let me see how many likes we got. There's only 10 guys. Hit the like. Only 10. Oh my goodness. Unacceptable. Totally unacceptable.
Hi, Tamara. Good to see you. Gorgeous lady.
Yeah.
Oh, you gorgeous people.
Yep. So, any questions about it, or can I move along? You want to jump on, Sean? Because I'm going to do the Green Hills clip. So if everyone's, all good with my really poor explanation of things, then, we shall move on. Oh, that reminds me. we are at 568 subscribers. So thank you, everybody. That is really, really awesome. Let's get to 600. Let's get to 600. So share, and share would be awesome. Now, it's not until I'm on a live stream that I realize how many times I say awesome.
Oh, Tony's asked, what's next as far as locations for us two ladies? Well, we're hoping to get to not your you talk. Like, what's it called?
Fairbridge?
No, cemeteries. Oh, Serpentine and
yeah, Jarrahdale Cemetery. That we have a few episodes on our channel. So yeah, I'm gonna take Jane up there so she can record one. And we'll go to Serpentine, which isn't very far. Sean and I haven't even been to that one yet.
Check that out. And then we'll go to
it was either going to be York or Fairbridge.
Yeah. So we're got a few out, but yeah, it's getting us. Bye, Cassie.
Thanks for popping in.
Getting us to Fremantle Prison is the holy grail, which is that's the $1,100 for 4 hours, but it is haunted AF, guys, and it's a prison, and there are few and far between here in Australia, and the opportunity to be able to investigate that would just be huge for us, as far as content and just the opportunity, full stop, as investigators, just would be amazing.
And it's $1,100 for 4 hours.
That's all we get. So
and it is huge. Like, I don't know how we're going to do it. I'd say it'll be something that we'll have to, just get through as much as we can, stay where we're getting activity, and then, if we've not gone to parts, then make a plan to go back. But Fremantle Prison is the prison, the convicts who were at the roundhouse that we've done, they had so many convicts coming in. They made them build a bigger and better prison. Well, I wouldn't say better.
No. No.
They weren't treated very nicely.
It's not a nice place. So it's definitely stands up
Anthony,
to its reputation.
That's not fair. That is so not fair.
I don't want to know that you're going to the clean water demon
I
house.
want to go there. I want to go.
The demon water crazy house, as I've nicknamed it. Like, that place is just nuts. And hopefully one day I'll get there.
11 foot. Do they include a box of chocolates and such?
Pain. No, Mr. Bunny, they don't. But
and they probably wouldn't even include energy drinks, Mr. Bunny.
No, we don't. But just, it's worth it for, what we're going to get out of it. Just as, like I said, the experience of investigating it, but also for the content that we could bring you guys. It is worth every single cent.
Absolutely.
It'd be like, the money that it costs to go to like somewhere like Waverly Hills, it's worth it. Like 100%, no question.
Yeah.
So.
And I think too, because that that cost is for up to 10 people to go. Obviously we don't want 10 people to go.
No, because that would be chaos.
But like Sean just said in the chat, all the money goes back into restoration, maintenance, and all of that. And it's the same with the roundhouse. It always goes back into maintaining, because they get government grants and stuff, but there was something else I was going to say about Fremantle Prison, but I forgot. Oh, yeah. So they do tours. I think they, at the moment, because of COVID, they're only doing them 2 nights a week. But when Sean and I went on my birthday, middle of January, they had like, 2 or 3 tours going at once. We were in one of them. So I think it kind of has to make up for us taking away that income from them as well.
Oh, thanks,
when you
Tony.
come to the States, I will take you. Thank you.
That'd be awesome.
It would be. Absolutely.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I just fucking broke my other arm.
We're like literally almost sitting on each other's lap here. Sitting that close.
Yeah, and then other locations, so I'm working on Clive Cottage, so you guys should have seen the trailer for it. Okay, this place has the darkest and most twisted history. Like, I'm going to have to put in trigger warnings, everything for this video. And I, like, when I first looked at it, I didn't think like we'd caught much, but boy, was I wrong. So I can't wait to share that with you all. Will you be investigating certain entities you have researched? Well, not
per se.
Yeah, like, we don't investigate to go after a certain type of entity, but I do have a place that has a certain entity that we might be doing on Friday night.
Yeah, obviously past investigations, I've known of stories of ghosts that haunt locations, and I go in to try and get communication through the spirit box, or to see if I can back up those stories, to see if the stories are true or not. And in my season 1, if you go back and watch that on my channel, you'll see that I was able to do that, and in some cases I was not. Doesn't mean they're not true. I just, on that day, I wasn't able to do that. But as far as the locations we're going to, it's more the history of the location more than the ghost stories attached to it. I think more the locations we're looking at. It's I've done it in the past. It's not so much coming this season. It doesn't mean it won't be in the future. But the location we could possibly, which we can't talk too much about at the moment, we could be doing is, there's definitely something going on there, and that would be the case with that investigation.
I'm excited.
Me too.
I'm very excited. So, but no, the Clive Cottage, it's at a place called Fairbridge. So there's a Fairbridge Farm School here. That's like very early 1900s. And it was used as, to train women how to be farmers' wives, and the boys how to do farming stuff, I guess. And they've also got one in New South Wales. But we only did one of the houses. So there's the Fairbridge house, which is the biggest one, and that one's over $600 for the night. And then the other ones are a little bit cheaper. We'll definitely be going and checking out those other ones.
Yeah, because we want to check out, what's it called? Oh, Shakespeare. It's not even on the haunted list, but the energy and the vibe that both I and Peta pick up, she's picked up on location, but I picked up through doing a photograph reading, exactly the same. And it's just, there's something not good or not right with this building. And the fact that I picked it up without her even telling me, and it's just off the chain. Like, it's just insane. So
and I like, okay, so in the coming episode there is this sound, and it sounds like you know, like the old bathtubs, okay, and the old porcelain style bathtubs or sinks. And it sounds like, you know, there's water when water's in the sink or a bath, but the tap drips and it makes that like little droplet sound. I have that sound come through on this video.
It's crazy.
4, maybe 5 times. And there is no bathrooms upstairs, no taps, no, like there's a tiny little balcony at the front, but not, you know, there's no water supply on that balcony.
No.
We hadn't had any rain for how, you know, I don't know how long, but it was dry. And the bathrooms are like downstairs, but you've got to kind of like walk down a step to get into them. So they're quite separate from the rest of the building. And oh my gosh, I got Jane to listen to it last night. I'm like, just tell me like if I'm like hearing stuff, like I just can't figure out. Like this is what it sounds like, but I can't figure out where it would be coming from. So yeah, and she listened to it. I was like, it does. It just sounds like water like dripping into like a bath.
Yeah, it does. And like I was like, was it raining? Was it like condensation coming down the gutters?
Yeah.
You know, is there an outside, you know, tap anywhere? And she's like, no. So I was like trying to think of every possible scenario of what could be causing it. She's like, well, no, it's upstairs and the bathrooms are way down there and la la la. And
yeah.
I was like, and it's distinct and it's loud. Like it sounds, it's like right in the microphone. Like it's absolutely bizarre.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for you guys to check that out and see what you think. So yeah.
And even the EVPs we picked up there, like they're loud, very loud. Milk the cow, bear some kids, feed the chickens.
Mr. Funny, do you think Jane knows how to make buttermilk rolls from scratch? Well,
Do you?
Well, I know how to. Yeah, well, I'm a good cook. Like when I can be bothered, like I know how to make most things. I guess, like, you know, give me a recipe once and I'll be on my way. I learned how to cook from my nana, bless her cotton socks. Like,
oh my gosh, don't start talking food because I'll start getting hungry.
I could do that. I could do anything.
Okay, so moving along. So yeah, Fremantle Prison is our gold mine location. Fairbridge is also expensive, but yeah, it's very active and it's all Frank.
Busy. Oh, and Matt. Hey, Matt.
Where's Matt? Oh, there he is. Hello.
Green Acres is the place to be.
Hey, Matt.
That's gold.
While you're there, okay, so when the New Reality were playing their marathon yesterday, and I was in the chat for a little bit in between editing, and yeah, Crow said, hi, Peter. I'm like, hi. And then he said, I saw you yesterday.
Sorry.
Tacos.
No, Mr. Bunny. He's like, bless the cotton socks.
Baba Dooey.
It's because I always say that. I always say bless.
Yeah, and yeah, because it's Baba Dooey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like thinking, okay, well, where'd you see me, Crow? Like, I don't understand. So I'm like, okay, well, where did you see me? And I didn't get a reply. And then, who was it? Someone said something, and then Crow said a video of Mr. Grey. Do you guys know Mr. Grey? Frank? No, Matt, you will know who I'm talking about. So, yeah, I went and had a look, and Mr. Grey, so it's called, his channel is The World of Mr. Grey. He went through Spook's, latest top 5, which we were in, right? And I was highly offended because he calls me a dude. Do I look like a dude? And then he even says, I'm sorry if it's not a dude, but I'm sure it's a dude. So he kept calling me a dude. No, I'm not a dude, obviously. And then his opinion was that the shadow arm that comes out of the doorway is me casting a shadow. So Jane and I looked at it again last night, and just like Sean and I did, looking at every freaking possible scenario. Could it be this? Could it be that? Yeah. We can't debunk it. And the other thing was, I even tagged on my IG the shape and Rick Debunk, so 2 debunking channels. I tagged them in this and said, I would love to know your thoughts. What do you think? So, yeah. It would be a bit weird for me to tag debunking channels if we thought it was just me casting a shadow. And unless I have superpowers.
Yeah.
Maybe I have superpowers and I did the teleporting.
It's simple as that the shadow moves at built like supersonic speed compared to your actual bodily movements. It's impossible that it's got anything to do with you.
That's right. So
I can't explain it. Paranormal or not, I can't explain it. And, I know about light play. I studied photography. I'm not a filmmaker, but I did study photography. I know about how lighting works. I studied studio photography. I can't, for the life of me.
Into the vortex.
But yes, it's just not anything to do with you all the way down the end of this long-ass hallway.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Sure. That's just not going to work, is it?
As always, everything is open for anyone to interpret, and everyone can have their own opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
for crying out loud, can you just give me my channel, please? See, I still haven't finished it. This is how much time I don't have on my hands. I started watching that Saturday afternoon, and I still have not finished it. Okay.
Hi, the shape. It's like,
it's a shape here.
Yeah, speak of the devil, and the devil appears.
All right, so shape, you can give me your feedback on this, because we did you hear what I said about Mr. Gray? I better look on here because I can't see anything. I can't. Hang on. Where?
You're in top chat again. You need to change it, you silly.
How did I go into that?
It goes into that by default.
That's just special.
I know, it's just redundant.
Oh, I didn't see the Mr. Gray thing. Okay, so I was told by Crow of Judas yesterday in a marathon chat that he saw me yesterday, and I was a bit confused. And I said, well, where'd you see me? And he said, Mr. Gray. So Mr. Gray did a video going through Cesspook's latest upload, which we were in, and he called me a dude, not once, but maybe 5 times through the clip. He called me a dude.
Yeah, but that's not the worst.
I know. And then he said that it's just a light reflecting off of me and casting this shadow arm out. So let's skip through this bloody long ass freaking Star Wars intro.
Rolling intro.
Really need to All right. So have a look, Shay. I really want to know your opinion on this.
Like it doesn't.
Oh, I need to remove those end
You know,
screens.
take the end cards off.
Yeah. All right, let me just go back to here. Okay. So this is a long hallway. Like, it's long. So the reflection on the door frame closest to the circle, those reflections are coming off the IR light that is sitting on a table with the camera. Down the other end is the other camera that Sean was getting ready to press play on. So Mr. Gray pointed out that it was my arm that caused the shadow. So, I mean, obviously you can see where there is light reflecting on like the different parts of the wall. The, next, bit of wall down from where the shadow arm comes out, that light source that's reflecting on that wall is from down where I am. But the light source for where the shadow arm comes out and the orb straight after is from the IR light. So we also, because Sean mentioned, yeah, but it could be you because I'm blocking the light. And so we looked at that scenario as well, because clearly I'm blocking the light. But when this shadow arm comes out, my hands are by my sides, both of them. And then that shadow arm comes out. Now, unless I have superpowers and can stretch my arm all the way around to come out of that door frame from where I am, and do it at superhuman speed, we can't, like, it's not me. We looked at this like, so freaking slow, clip by clip by clip.
Shape asked, are you the only one there?
Sean is, so where I'm standing in the hallway at the moment as I'm walking down, Sean is behind that camera, and the owner of the hotel, where the lamp is, like on my left side, her door for her bedroom is right there. So she was already in bed. This was quite late, and I think we were kind of halfway through.
She says, I was at the other end, but there was no light source behind me. So yeah, there's that. Sean said, I was at the other end, but there was no light source behind her.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah. So, whenever we capture any kind of evidence, whether it's just an EVP or a disembodied voice, a breath, or, a knock, whatever it may be, before we even, just go, oh, awesome, that's what it is, and just chuck the subtitle in, we, have to listen to it over and over to make sure it's not one of us. It's nothing coming from outside, so it's not noise contamination. and we'll only put something in if it's unexplained by Sean and I. And we just can't explain this.
It's so fast. Like, you've got it slowed down at 30%, and it's still like,
yeah,
like that. Like, it's just insane.
But you can actually almost make out like, you know, a blurry kind of shaped hand even.
Like, if it was continuing, you'd go, oh, there's obviously a bug flying across the light source somewhere. But the fact it goes in and out, like,
yeah,
that's just odd. That's just an odd. Bugs don't. You know, it's not like you can see it go, ooh, turning, like a bug turning around, or it's just like in and out. Like, oh.
Yeah, so it's even because what I'm not able to figure out, I have a theory, but what I can't figure out is one of the light sources, I'm pretty sure it's the top one above the circle, that does kind of dim, like when the shadow arm comes out. So I'm thinking, okay, well, there's no one behind the camera. There's only the guest bathroom and the owner's private bathroom. That's it behind the camera. But that blurs out when the shadow arm comes out. And the only thing I can think of is that it's part of the shadow figure, but you just can't see like it in that shape, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you guys know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Here's what I know. I know it's real. I know it's not your shadow. I can't say it's a spirit though. However, I can't say it isn't Lol.
Well, that's what Matt just said.
Thank
like,
you,
he said he's sharing a shadow video tomorrow, and he said it's the first he's gotten in like 10 years. He said, you know, he can't, he knows, like, it's like, you know, you can see what it is, but you can't say for sure. It's like anything paranormal. It's, you know, we know it's not, we're not making it up. You know, you can clearly tell the difference between a bug and, you know, but you just can't make logical human sense of it. And it's just, but yeah, it's definitely what Mr. Gray was saying. Oh, it's her pulling her jumper down, or this dude pulling her jumper down. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Do I look manly? I mean,
looking up there, looking like some long-haired metal hair hippie with your long hair.
Yeah.
And no, it's just like,
and it's the same with the orb. Okay, so usually we don't count orbs as paranormal evidence because it can be easily explained by dust particles, bugs, all of that kind of stuff. So we don't pay any attention to orbs. But when it coincides with, you know, say you hear a bang or something gets pushed over and then you catch, you know, an orb flying from that area, then sure. You know, you can then link the two. But yeah, can't be a shadow spirit because I never caught one on video. I never went out to record shadow spirits.
Mr. Bunny, you're hilarious.
Well, I mean, it was pure luck that, like, I saw that. Because as I explained, those were the IR clips that Sean had watched. And I, you know, I don't think I had any notes on them. And I needed, you know, some IR camera angles to put in to the timeline. And I just picked that IR clip to check what was in it. And I was actually like skipping through, like I was clicking through. And I thought that I saw something else, so I was focused on that. And while I was focusing on that thing, that ended up just being my eye playing tricks on me, I saw the shadow arm, and I'm just like, whoa. So yeah, we tried, and I mean Jane, you know, having her, you know, input and perspective as well, because, you know, she thinks of even more things to try and debunk and stuff like that. And yeah, she agrees. I mean, I can't move that. I can't move that quickly. So, I mean, yeah, it might not be paranormal. Like, personally, I think it's part of a shadow figure. But, you know, it is unexplainable.
Yeah, I think so too. The shape, like, just from watching a little bit of Mr. Grey, I think that's definitely his perspective, and yeah, where he comes from, and yeah, where you come from as well, which is why I like your work. So
thank you, Shape. Yeah, I mean, I looked through the comments quickly, and yeah, the people who watch his videos, they don't even, there were a lot of negative comments about his books. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not fazed about it, but, you know,
it's okay.
What do they say? Any bad press is, what's the saying? Any press is,
it's like, it doesn't matter, like any, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
I mean, I'm on another channel, so.
Yeah, well, that's it, you know.
Well, yeah, I agree, Dan. Any good press is good press. Thank you.
That's the one.
Any bad press is good press. Yeah. But yeah. I just wanted to, you know, go through it with you guys on how Sean and I looked at it, how Jane looked at it, and see, the other thing is if you look at the angle that the arm's coming out of, it's coming out on an angle from that bedroom. So it doesn't even add up to coincide with me whatsoever. Yes, very true. Yep. Very true, Sharon. And Dan?
Yep, indeed.
Getting your name out there.
So I'm like, I can't wait for the day someone does that to me, because I'm like, hey, bring it. You want to go watch my channel? I debunk myself. Like, good luck with that.
Let me see. Now, what's he saying? Okay. Which he does go to science, and I respect that. But when you're into it, already saying it's not paranormal, your mind is already made up no matter the evidence.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And yeah, I mean, you're never going to convince a skeptic until they have their own experience. So, you know, and I mean, guys, it is rare to catch a full body apparition on camera, or to see a full bodied apparition. Even at Green Hills, like, I only saw the bottom half of what I thought to be Agatha. That was it.
That's even
but I didn't catch it on camera.
No, my dog, like, he was almost all there.
Yeah.
But there was like one leg missing, and I didn't see the tail, but the body, the head, and 3 legs were there. But he was still quite, you know. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's a full body, because he wasn't complete in full body. But, you know, in saying that, it was an animal, not a human. You know, that's different altogether in the spiritual realm, you know.
Well, that's just it. But yeah, it is rare to capture anything. I mean, look at Pat, for instance. He's been investigating for over 15 years. And he's caught half a shadow figure from clean water, the hand, just a hand, and, well, it wasn't just a hand, but you know what I mean, like, not as in, it's just a hand. like he caught the hand. Hi, Liana.
Hi, Liana.
And then when they were at, where was it? And he caught on one of his static cams, like downstairs, him and Jason were upstairs, like a white figure, but it wasn't like a full white figure, but you could make out kind of the outline of it. It was quite wispy, like half of it was quite wispy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, if you're watching, you know, like you see on a channel that, you know, every video they do or every second video they do, they've got full body apparitions.
Shadow figures.
Yeah, shadow figures.
Something's up
especially if they're, you know, going for ages. I've seen some videos, you know, that I used to watch ages and ages ago. And they would have a figure that was on camera for that long. It was ridiculous. And if you catch one, they don't stick around. It takes a lot of energy for them to manifest.
Yeah, or a whole
like
house shaking, even a whole door going, like someone is literally behind it going.
Yes, I know which one you're talking about there, Dan. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's
some very good acting going on there. But yeah, so, you know, if Sean and I put things in our episodes, whether it's like the shadow arm or it's just an EVP, it's been discussed, debunked, or whatever. And if it's debunked, we just leave it out. And that's just how it is.
No, I leave mine in. Because normally I'm like, oh my God. And then when I get it, because of being outside,
it's still in, but I don't, like, you know, put a subtitle on it. And
no, well, I have in cases because I've reacted to it when I got home. I went, well, that's fucking stupid. There was nothing there. And so I've had to go, no, debunked. But I think that's just being honest and authentic. And that shows my integrity as an investigator that I'm debunking my own stuff. Like, you know, no bullshit here.
Yeah,
I couldn't bullshit if I tried. Like, I'm too honest of a person.
Like why?
Why?
I mean, even the
I'd be at more than 2. I think I'm almost at 220. I'd be more at 220 subs by now. Like solo female investigator.
Oh hell yeah!
Like I've said, I'm like solo female investigator. I'm in a niche. Why am I not at like 200,000 subs by now? It's because I don't fake crap. I'm not here going and faking crap.
Yeah, I agree, Matt. Absolutely. Yeah, the Shape makes very fair videos.
Yeah, indeed.
And
agreed.
What I like even more about the Shape is even if he is debunking a video or a channel, he does it tastefully and he does it being respectful. And, you know, he still says to his viewers, well, they're entertaining. It is fun to watch. So, yeah, you know, that's another thing I like about him.
Yeah.
He's not,
like, you know.
He's genuinely like a cool dude.
Yeah. I've got nothing against these people that want to put this over dramatic stuff, but just say it's for entertainment purposes. You know, just that's all you've got to do. Don't be there preaching to the masses that you're, or trying to give the impression that you're real. That's what really just irks me, you know, when there's people like us trying to, you know, put the real out there and then they're going under the same guise and they're clearly full of crap.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just.
It is frustrating.
It's very frustrating.
And like just what Matt said here, man, I would, you know, have so much more content on my channel if I was faking.
Exactly. You know, I would have like 120 videos by now and I'd be raking in the cash and I would have 200,000 subs instead of 220, you know, like.
Yeah. So, you know, like you look at those, you know, like anyone that you're watching and.
You're hired, Frank.
Matt, I'm an exceptional demon stand.
Yeah, let's go get
because
those bags.
Because yesterday in the chat, I said to him, or was it, I'm sure it was in Your Reality chat. No, it was in the one before. And he said, like, it was a Frank. And I said to him, Frank, stop going around haunting everywhere.
Yeah, that's at the farmhouse.
Yeah.
It's Frank the Spirit. V,
It's just
can
Frank
you drag
there.
somebody out of a room so you're hired? I'm like, yep, that's it. Let's do it. Come drag me out down the hallway.
All right, like, I think the only thing we've had, like, physically move was the sign at the roundhouse, but the camera had been switched around. So even that, I mean, I left the audio clip in for that so you guys could hear, you know, Sean's reaction and me going, I didn't touch it.
Broken police will drag him across the block. Oh, my God.
Oh, Frank.
Oh,
Broken police.
it's almost like a hoverboard.
Oh, my gosh.
You had to be there.
Mhm.
Oh, it's hilarious, though.
Yes, I was talking to Jane, like, yeah, I was giving her heaps of shit yesterday. So we got into it. And then I told her, like, well, you're not allowed in my car when we go on trips. You're going to have to ride in the back. And she was like, what, I'm going to be running alongside the car? And she said, have you got a tow ball? And I said, no, I'll just, like, close the
boot
with and stick the rope in there.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, we could give you roller skates. And then it turned into, no, that might be a bit dangerous. So I said you'd have to, like, have the clip-in boots like they do with skiing and snowboarding.
And I said, I'll get a snowball.
And then it turned into, because I'd be going so fast because, you know, on country roads.
I'd get air and it'd be like having a hoverboard. I'd be hoverboarding on my way to an investigation.
Hi, Inner Goddess.
So it was the ghost hoverboard. I don't know. You had to be there. We were on a roll and it was goddamn hilarious.
It was.
Hence my cat meme on IG, my IG story with the cat on the snowboard.
The snowboard.
And then you replied with you replied back.
Funny. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Jane's like, yeah, that video would go viral. And I'm like, all right, well, that's what we're going to do.
Just drop it in. Me hoverboarding behind her car on the way to an investigation.
A hoodie in a window being pulled under the bed. What? A hoodie in a window being pulled under the bed.
Does it mean like someone?
Hang on, you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. You're talking about. Oh my gosh, I've gone blank. What's that dude's name? Tell me, Dan. I'm going to go insane. It's right on the tip of my tongue too. You know the guy who
Carmel Maine.
Yeah,
Inner Goddess.
Yeah.
Hey, Inner Goddess. Dropped in there.
His stuff is fake. It's all fake. It's amazing what you can do. Go and watch some of the Shapes videos. He's awesome. And Rick Debunks. He does a lot of parody videos that are kind of directed at a particular group of paranormal investigators. Have you heard about night shadows in a tunnel? Well, I've seen one. That it was there that we actually thought it was a real person. So we were ready to kick some ass because, that was the only way out of the tunnel. But yeah, it wasn't a person. It was a shadow figure.
Damn. Better than Ghost of Camel Toe.
Dan.
Oh, you guys, it's just too much.
I'm just gonna stay quiet.
Oh, I love it. Oh God.
Dan Camel Toe. Yeah, the world of Mr. Grey. Yes, he does. We were just going through that because he was debunking the latest Sir Spooks episode from last week, which we are on. So yeah, we went through the clip with everyone on this live. So if you're interested, you can go back and have a look.
Oh, these guys.
I said, give me a potato
Yeah.
cam that pixelates and I can swing it around to blurry stuff.
Paradolia go to it.
Yeah. See, even the shadow figure at the tunnel, we had the camera pointing at it because I wanted Chan to record. You're a dipstick. I wanted Chan to record in case it was someone and have, like, you know, if we were going to be in trouble to call the police. But we were too far away, so you can't see it.
Did you just call me a dipstick?
Yes, I did.
I'm sorry, they're making me laugh too much between Dan, Frank, and Mr. Bunny.
Well, I know, but look, you get the three of them together, and
hell breaks loose.
It does, absolutely.
I can't keep myself together.
Every single time. Can I do a season 2 marathon? Season 2's first episode is coming out on Monday for us, probably Sunday night for you, Andre. But yeah, because I'm going to be filming videos with Jane. The filming that we did for season 2 is going to be coming out kind of half of season 2, and then the other half of season 2 is going to be season 3.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm just getting.
I know it's a little confusing, but once we get going, we'll understand, and everyone else will get the vibe as well. But yes, Frank will always make people laugh. Yes, Frank makes me laugh the most out of everyone all the time.
How is your doco going, and how's filming for the PR UK's files going, Mr. Matt Benton?
I think he's still doing stuff with Mr. Joe Vitale.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct? Am I wrong? Have you finished?
No, I think I saw it on his IG that he's back. Oh, no, community tab. That he's back home.
Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't been on YouTube too much because I haven't been. Yeah. I've been on there, but doing behind the scenes stuff and lots of stuff. Right. I'm sorry. They're all just too funny. I love them. They're too funny.
Refresh the.
Yeah. Oh. Hang on. Let me just
20 likes.
Refresh. Oh.
Now it's 20.
There's 20. With 19 people watching. Very good. That's very good.
It is halfway done. I'm having some computer issues here. Yeah, because you're because I saw it on your community tab that you're back home with your shitty computer.
You so need a new one.
Yeah, I like when I did the season 1 marathon on Monday, I had like everything ready to go on my laptop, and I wanted to do a sound check to make sure, because I needed to edit that day, so I needed to make sure that it wasn't, during the marathon, it wasn't picking up the kids, it wasn't picking up me and Jane, and everything just went to hell. And then the three of us are trying to freaking figure it out, and we all had laptops, and I had like my HP, and holy cow, like I was going to turn that bad boy into a frisbee in the rain because it was raining.
What are we refreshing, Mr. Bunny? YouTube.
You are getting
On
a
my
new one
laptop.
with your tax return. Yay!
My laptop.
Yes, that
Yes,
will make life
awesome.
way easier.
I thought that was our honeymoon money.
Matt, Frank is giving you an order. You must follow through. Oh, thank you, Andre. Frank, no, seriously, any takers? Takers for what?
Takers for what? What?
What's the taking for? Spill the beans, Dan. Do, 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 do. Frank is the best.
I second that, Dan. Oh, you guys.
I don't know what you're talking about. Tell me.
I know. What? I'm confused.
Seriously, any takers?
No, seriously, any
Spit it
takers?
out, Dan.
I don't know what you're talking about. What's anyone talking about? I don't know
I
anymore. I lost
I
it.
don't know.
I lost it like half an hour ago.
Not sure. When would you guys? That's the middle finger.
What? What?
I'm so confused right now.
Much confusion.
Am I just being blonde?
No,
or am
because
I
I'm
missing
confused and I'm not blonde.
When would you guys like me to do the next random picker live stream? Good night, Andre.
Good night, Andre.
Thank you for popping in. F you, Frank. Because, yeah, I think with the amount of work, I don't have much time up my sleeve anymore. Poor Maddie said to me last night, he said, I don't get any time with you. And I said, I'm sorry. He's like, why do you always have to work? I said, because it's just life, mate.
Aww.
And he said, but I want to spend some time with you. So I think I'll have to entertain him for half an hour or something after school. I can't wait for everyone to see the documentary. I'm excited to release it. Yeah, I can't freaking wait to see it.
I don't think everyone else can.
No, I mean, this documentary has
been a long time in the making.
Yeah.
A long time in the waiting.
Yeah, it has.
It's all right, Matt. We get it. We understand.
So I think I've caught you up pretty much with what's going on. So, yeah.
No date nights?
No date nights.
With who? I've got no one to go on a date with.
Me neither.
Oh, we should go on a date.
We'll go on a date. But we're too busy, so we're too busy. We'll just have to do a candlelit dinner here when the kids go to bed at night. Play some romantic music in the background. And
there's no date nights going on around here.
It's just not public yet. The second trailer is already done. Awesome. I forget, what editing software do you use? Do you use Premiere Pro? Is that what it's called? Film it or it didn't happen.
Who are you talking to, Dan? Are you talking to Matt or are you talking to us?
Are you talking to us? You want us to film our date?
Yes.
I don't have a date either. Well, okay.
Hi, Rob.
Maria, if we have a candlelit dinner, we'll put you on FaceTime and we'll all
can have a date. We'll have a three-way. I didn't say that. Oh, my God. That's what she said. No, she just did say that. Oh, my God.
Oh, my Lordy.
Hi, Rob. Welcome to our welcome to Peter's Crazy channel. Yes, Peter is from Perth.
Yes.
My channel I'm joking.
Sorry, it was just a moment.
I'm actually from the Gold Coast, but I'm over here with my channel working to collab with Peta. So yeah.
Frank, mud wrestling is still on my make-a-wish list. But yes, welcome to our channel.
I've been popping it in every now and then, but I'm just gonna pop it in again. In case you're interested, head on over to my channel. The link is now in the chat.
Yes. And yeah, anyone who would like to help Jane and I go and investigate the infamous Fremantle prison. Did you just put it? Hang on, no. Do you want to put the PayPal link in? Jane will do that right now because she's a moderator, and I'm going to beat her up if she doesn't. Jane's going to put our PayPal.
Don't beat me, mummy.
Jane's going to put it in. If you want to donate anything to help us, even if it's $2, guys, it all helps.
It would help a huge amount.
Donations for Pudding Fund, 30 gallons at least. I like pudding. Pudding is good. Yes, I know, sis. But we talked about this.
There we go. There's your PayPal link. Mummy,
Frank
don't
is,
beat me now.
Frank is mud wrestling himself on
Only dance.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone go to subscribe to Frank's channel for
Yes.
love.
Yep. For the love bug. No, Dan, you were still
Glam's like, who's mud wrestling? Wait, what? I don't know,
Come
Glam.
on, Glam. You know what our chats turn into the best of times. Like,
Sorry.
what do we expect? I don't know. It just always goes there with our group, doesn't it?
Oh, it's our community. We're just, yeah, that's why I
We all
shared
have
on my
really,
story.
a really sick sense
I'm like,
of freaking
channel
humor.
update and
Yeah. Yeah.
the usual random craziness.
Mhm.
It's always just, yep.
Okay. I'm not like overly tall. I've got my chair all the way down.
Oh, yeah, I'm little.
And I'm still I look like a giant.
I know, but you're
compared
sitting
to
up
Jane.
straight and I'm slouching. Like,
Hang on. I've got my big baggy jumper on.
let's slouch. See, you slouch. You're only a few inches taller
Hang
than me.
on. Oh. Okay, is that better? You just go forward. Go forward. Move forward.
Oh, stop it! I'm not. Yes, Mom. Now,
Don't worry, she's going to beat me after. I want to apologise for Frank and Mr. Bunny. I'll try harder to moderate.
don't apologize.
Don't.
We
No.
love it. We love it.
Hi, hang on. Oh, hi, Jess. How you going?
Oh, hey, Jess.
Yeah, Dan.
I can't see when it's
you
too
don't.
close. I'm like,
you
I
don't
have my glasses
need. You
on.
don't need to apologise for anything.
Don't apologize for anything. I'm the one that said three-way.
We're all on the same page. We know how the chat ends up.
Oh,
I'm surprised Sabra's not in here.
yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we will wrap it up. I have a meeting shortly and then more editing. So, yeah, we will head off. What did it
Yeah.
say? Paranormal Freeway. I know you must
Yeah,
be
it's purely professional now.
You must be like really exhausted, Dan. I'll be waiting for my date. Okay, Glam. We'll make it happen.
Yes.
We'll have a Zoom date or a StreamYard private date.
Ooh. That sounds special.
Ooh. Good grief. It's so, like, I was saying to Jane yesterday, it's so hard, like, having, you know, because, you know, we consider you guys, you know, our friends, and sometimes it's just so frustrating that we can't see you.
And we're so far away.
Yeah.
Like a million miles.
On the other side of the world, pretty much.
Oh, you'll even get dressed up, Glam. Oh.
Oh, that
So
means
cute.
we'll have to get dressed up.
Oh.
I was just going to wear my jammies. It is what it is.
You'll get there, Jessica.
You will. It's all going to be fine. All right, guys. So thank you all for stopping in and listening to me rattle along.
Me lose it.
Like
As usual.
Yep.
Call me a loser.
And if you have not watched our season 1 marathon, chuck it on in the background. I don't want to punish you by saying go watch it, but at least play it in the background. That would be good.
Yes,
Move to
Matt.
America for more. Oh my gosh.
I know.
You have no idea.
Glam's like, come to America. Everyone's like, just come over here. I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
and we want to.
we
but
want
it's
to.
extremely expensive.
And Rona
Yeah.
needs to move her
Frickin'
butt out of the way.
Frickin' Rona. Yeah. But I don't know. I still just have a feeling it's, only going to get worse.
We'll get there.
Can't shake it.
One day.
Can't shake it. All right, guys.
Okay.
Love you lots.
Love you all.
Thank you
Thank you.
very much for coming and chatting with us. And hope you have a good day or a good night.
Night.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Why do I always do that? See? Why do I always do that?